Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy, presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. I'm Sam Ali, and it's the night when we say goodbye. No, don't get too excited. I'm not leaving anytime soon. Tonight was the end of the girls' basketball regular season in Westwood, and that's where we will start with our Martin Sports Apparel Game of the Week as the Patriots hosted the Model Towners. First quarter, no score. Ball inside to Tiara Taylor, and she goes off the glass and in as Gwynn opens up the scoring in this one. Moments later, the Patriots turn the ball over, and it's Kia Evans with it, and she could go all the way. The layup is good, and it's 4-0 Gwynn lead. Westwood would respond, though. Lizzie Farley with the floater, and it's good as she gets the first Patriots basket. Later, it's Lauren Farley off the screen from downtown all the way down. The Westwood offense starts building momentum, but Gwynn comes right back off the miss. It's Evans on the fast break all by herself. She gets the tough layup to go. This game would come down to the final possession, but Westwood would hold on for the win at home, 50-47, the final score. To the boys' scoreboards now. It was Menominee with the big road win over Iron Mountain, 71-56. Adam Nolde had 29 for the Maroons. Carson Wonders had 20 for the Mountaineers. Ishpeming gets the win in Kingsford, 58-46. Hart Holmgren finished with 19 for the Hematites. It was Houghton knocking off Westwood at home, 51-40. Justin Rutzela and Sean Hislop score 14 each for the Gremlins. Luke Gray had 15 for the Patriots. Let's head to Negaunee now, and it is the Miners hosting Norway. Third quarter, Miners up 12. Dylan Tassin with the ball. He's going to rise up, get the whistle, and the bucket to go with it as Negaunee extends their lead. Later, the Knights keep things interesting. Bryce Gravold for 3 buckets cut the lead to 10. But the Miners come back the other way. Tassin from the corner. Bang! The lead is back up to 13. But Negaunee had a tough time with Gravold tonight. The difficult layup, it's easy for him, and he brings his team back within 10. More Gravold on the baseline, getting the ball. Fadeaway jumper is good. He tried everything he could to keep Norway in this one, but the Miners had every intention of staying undefeated as they win it tonight, 57-37. To Powers, and they got the power as North Central stays undefeated in their quest for another state title, topping Bark River Harris with ease, 90-38. Out in Bessemer, it was the Gladiators of Ontonagon getting the road win, 66-54. Let's go to Escanaba now. We go for a rivalry matchup between the Eskimos and Gladstone. First quarter fast break attempt for Escanaba. Ryan Robinette get out of his way. The layup is good, and the home team is getting things started. The Braves would respond immediately. Joe Gibbs will rise up and fill it up to keep this a tie game early on. The Escanaba offense then starts doing work in the post. Gavin Peacock with the baby hook, and it's good. The 6'6 junior gives the Eski the early lead. The Braves, well, they like the outside stroke. Reese Castor in the corner. Count that baby, and a foul for the freshman. The Eskimos would stay within striking distance for most of this game, but the Braves came to break some hearts as they get the road win against their rivals, 54-42. To Gwynn now as the Model Towners get the home win over Superior Central, 79-67. Tucker Taylor had 23 points, and Jonah Norman had 21 for Gwynn. Greg Sepinen had 20 for the Cougars, and it was Mid-Penn getting the road win over Republic Michigami, 63-59, despite the Hawks getting 4 players, including Dylan Hannanen, in double figures. We have reached halftime on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Still to come, we've got hockey highlights from the SDC as the Huskies hosted Alaska Fairbanks in a slobber knocker of epic proportions. That's straight ahead on the Frenzy right here on ABC 10. Welcome back to Friday Night Frenzy, presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. Basketball is a high-scoring game. It's why some people enjoy it over other sports, but hockey can be high-scoring too, as we saw tonight in Houghton as the Huskies welcomed in Alaska Fairbanks. Let's get straight to the action. First period, no score, Nanooks on the power play, and Mike Neville says, "I don't care." Neville scores, and he gives MTU the 1-0 lead. 2 minutes later, Huskies on the attack, cross ice pass to Joel Lesperance, money in the bank. He finds the back of the net, and it's 2-0 Huskies, and they kept pouring it on in the first. Reed Sturos to Mad Max Vallis. Sound the horns. It's 3-0 Michigan Tech, but wait, there's more. Shot no good in front of the net. Matt Roy shoots from Steph Curry range. Huskies would go up 4-0 after one. The Nanooks would battle back to tie this game at 5 apiece late in the third. But then, with less than a minute to go in the game, Dylan Stamen, no, Joe L'Esperance, less is more. The Huskies win a thriller at the Max, 6-5 the final score. These two teams will meet again tomorrow, same time, same place. Out in the Sioux, it was the Lakers topping the Wildcats 3-1. Dominic Shine had the lone goal for NMU. LSSU takes the lead in the Capo Cup Series as these teams will wrap things up tomorrow, beginning just after 7 p.m. Quick reminder, next week, district tournaments for girls high school basketball will be taking place across the Upper Peninsula, with district titles being decided next Friday. Also, the GLIAC women's basketball tournament kicks off on Tuesday, and we'll have a preview of the Lady Huskies and Lady Wildcats games on Monday right here on ABC 10. And that will do it for me tonight on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Jimmy Kimmel is next here on ABC 10. Also, the Oscars on Sunday here on ABC 10. And if Leo doesn't get an Oscar, I'm done with Hollywood. From all of us here at the station, have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.